Alright, so the phone ran out of storage. So here we go, picking up where I left off. So this love gift kind of comes at a perfect time because 2 months ago the UN hosted their Global Climate Summit, which has been happening since 1992, but this year has probably been the most important year because we're at a point where if we don't change on a global scale, then we're kind of doomed. So this conference was to come up with a global legally binding agreement between the United Nations to combat climate change through 2020 and beyond. So it's probably the most important conference period since the turn of the millennium. And then this also comes at a time where I recently stopped eating beef. So this was back in early October. I decided to cut beef out completely just because of the environmental implications in both the production of beef as well as the consumption of beef. So yeah, and I feel like over the past 300 years, we as people have somehow convinced ourselves that we are separate from nature. And this hasn't been the case in our long 1,000-million-year history. But, however, these past 300 years, through industrial development, we somehow now view ourselves as superior and separate from nature. So this piece, Same Same, is just to kind of tie it all back and remind ourselves that we are actually part of the same overall life, if that makes sense. And this piece, Same Same, is a painting that I painted because I recently started painting in Singapore. I've painted about 8 or 9 paintings, some of them obviously better than others, but this piece was specially commissioned for the love gift. And so just sharing a few of my thoughts because this topic has become kind of more important to me over the past few years, and I just wanted to kind of put it all into one hopefully beautiful picture. And yeah, when you look at it, I just want it to be a reminder of maybe a change that you can make in your daily routine, in your overall lifestyle, whether it's reducing your consumption of something, whether it's reusing something, just kind of a reminder that we are all the same. And the painting is just kind of a depiction of the fact that the products we consume, the transportation methods we employ, and a lot of our overall lifestyle decisions have environmental implications that we often overlook. But if you look at the painting, the human is the same color as the tree. And then I think the rest is pretty self-explanatory. So I'll send you this video and then I'll send over pictures of the painting, and then when I get back to Singapore or when I make my way to the States, I'll either ship the painting from here or I'll just bring it with me.